can tell that I've already done some reconstructive work on the head itself. I gave it a little bit more of a chin and something of a neck, but it doesn't look like a neck when you go into perspective. Made the head a little bit bigger. The way I've done that is going into the transform tools and using the brush tool. Now, the brush tool is really neat. You just have to select all the points first, or select the points that you actually want. So let's see, point mode. Control A doesn't seem to work. Hang on, I need to have the selection tool. And then I'll hit the tab, well, hit the space bar, sorry, not the tab. And I get my brush tool back, the last tool that I've used, and I can just brush the geometry into shape. I actually like this tool a lot. It's very organic and it usually does the job. That's because there's fall off on the brush and I just love using that. Now, pretty subtle changes, but we need to model an ear. And I'm not going to do that symmetrically because I have to copy over the other side anyways, but let's say we want to have it roughly there. And I'll make an inner extrude and I'll just extrude it like this. Don't go too far. This is actually the base of the ear, so where the ear is stuck to the head. Let's frame default this H, and let's go to perspective view, and first thing I'm going to do is extrude this. So you get this strange floppy thing coming out. And I'm going to turn it over because it has to flop backwards. So I'm just going to hit the R and I'm just going to turn this selection over like that. Now, if I do that, then of course you get this twisting surface here. So I need to move it as well. Move it back and move it towards the head. So you get a very short curve here. But that's just the way I like it. Oh, where the heck am I? Okay. I can tell that I need to swivel it a little bit differently, the selection. So I hit the R again and just hit the red curve like this. Right. Now I can scale this and scale this over the Y and then make another extrusion. Now that's going to be huge, so I have to scale that back, and I'm scaling it over all dimensions, and I actually want to scale it more over the x-axis, and that leaves us with this kind of a floppy thing here, but we're going to do something about that. And I'm just going to make a different selection of these 4 polygons and make an inner extrude, something like this, not too far out. And first of all, I need to, well, actually I can just extrude into the ear now. So I'll hit the D and just go into the ear shell, and you get this nice little rim. And if you scale it up a little bit, that rim will actually be more prominent. And of course I need to do stuff to it. Let's first of all not dig in too deep. And let's see. First of all, I can make a selection of this loop here. Let's see, I'll just do edge, this loop, and I'll just scale that a little bit, scale it in, And now I need to have this little lobe here in the ear, but first I'll just grab a point and let's see, grab this one, and it looks like 2 points, but that's 1 point is on the isoparam, 1 point is on the polygon, and I'll just tuck that in and maybe move it in like so, not too far because it pulls back on the surface just behind it. That little tuck helped. Let's see, and we'll just, no, I want to have this one, and we'll move this one in, and we can move that one down a bit. No, wait a second, I need to have this one, and then this one. Go in close, have a good look at what you're doing, because right now I'm not completely sure this is going to be way too flat. So this one has to go in, and oh, and we can add in the lobe with an extrusion. It's gonna look funny though. Just hit the selection, right, and we're just gonna extrude it. Hello, the D, extrude it, and that looks off, but I'm just gonna extend it. Hang on, I'm not gonna do it like that. I'm gonna hit the Q. Oh, I shouldn't do that. Select it, do the D, but just offset it by 0, apply, and then just pull this one out. See how the axes go. I'll pull that one out. I'll straighten it out like this. It needs to be straightened out like that. I'm messing up here. This is not really textbook shit. Let's scale it down and scale it up over the X. It looks really twisted. Oh, I'm getting myself into a big mess because that point needs to go to the right. Let's see, can I? No. Yes, that needs to go out like this. Right. Okay. All right, I messed it up, but I fixed it again, so this is starting to look like that lobe thingy I was talking about. And let's see if I can get that edge, this one, to go in a little bit. You can tell you have to turn before. Ah, that is it. Now, it looks like an elf here, but who cares? Maybe it's an elf. Let's pull this one up. And now I need a lobe on the bottom. Let's see how we're going to do that. I'm just going to get these two, apply them. Let's crank up the maximum angle so that they're stuck together. I have to do way more, like that. And then I'm just going to move them out like this and like that. Kind of looks funny. but I like it. I like big lobes. Well, if you make a fantasy character, this is the way to do it. If you're making something realistic, I guess you should put some more time in it. But you catch the drift. Yeah, let's just make the lobe a little bit thicker. Let's put this one up. Whoa. Hang on. Just roll it. Roll. Thank you. Like this. Outward. I think it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. If I spend a lot more time on it and I take my time, don't make it tutorial, I think I would do a better job.